spectacle here. A tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense making their way on the field to open this game. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Play action fake, looking to throw. With pressuring and sacking with the tackle inside the 10.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down and using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The Rebels will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the back gets the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it's good, right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, tie. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick 6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Ray. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking for some space. It's Diggs. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Grab behind the line, it's Diggs. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Dropping back, it's Simmons. The pocket breaking down, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Rebels will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Fair catch made near the 45. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pass interference. Defense. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
No, kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Using his legs, it's Diggs. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense in a split backfield now. Look out, room to run here. 0 running room, stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Defense is coming after him. Eludes a tackle. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but 1st down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll hand it off. Jukes to get past a man. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Rebels are in the red zone. quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And they get some positive yards here, which is from sitting up here looking down, Chris. Kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the grab on the move. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Caught over the middle. It's Williams. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Here he goes. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house ball. Touchdown, Bama. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
but they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the wideout goes in motion. QB bootlegs here. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. To throw, it's Simmons. Swarmed with the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Sets up a second and long from the 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Crucial third down play after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
To throw, it's Simmons. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting him off. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Williams. The defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Quick pass. The catch is made. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. A screen to the wide receiver. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? As the 1st down is still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Looking for a gap. It's Taylor. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down after that run. Back to throw. It's Simmons. That's reeled in. It's Wallace. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to...
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs. It's Miller. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks free. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Clemson Tide.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Dropping back, it's Simmons. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. Sacked on back-to-back plays. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. He breaks free.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down, bringing pressure. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Handoff from the shotgun.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It will bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. The crowd is loud, hoping for a fourth down stop. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. QB decides to keep it here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And this is off the side of the foot. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. To the air. It's Simmons. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.